I welcome all of you to the National College of Trichy, my dear students. Today is the first day of your English Literature classroom. Best wishes for choosing this course as your career. Literature teaches you life. Literature teaches you creativity. Literature teaches you whatever you need, everything to live in your life. I would like to just share you some of the important professions, that is job opportunities you have after completing your BA English degree. Job opportunities for you English literature students. You can be a teacher. How you can be a teacher? After completing your English literature course, after getting your English literature degree, you can join Bachelor of Education, and after completing that degree, that is BA, you can work in government schools and private schools too. You can be a professor. What you should do to be a professor? You should complete your PG degree and you should do your MPhil or PhD program, and if you feel that it is a long time for you to be placed in jobs, you can just clear your NET and SET examination. That is, NET examination is conducted by the UGC University Grant Commission. If you crack this examination, national eligibility test, you can be a professor and you can work in various colleges all over India. And by clearing the state eligibility test too, you can work as an assistant professor in your state, and you can work as a freelancer too. A freelancer is a person who just work like a person who is just self-employed, and it is not a constraint that he or she has to work for a long term under a specified institution or business concern. And you can choose content writer as your profession too. What skill you should acquire to be a content writer? You should be well enough in your writing with proper grammar, punctuations. You should write everything without any errors. So you will definitely acquire this skill by completing your degree, that is English literature degree. That will make you to be an excellent writer with the writing skill. So you can choose your profession as content writer too, and you can be a script writer. So how can you be a script writer? You can write scripts as you have the creativity skill. You can think on your own and you can write various sentences which will attract people psychologically, and you can turn that into a script and you can revise it, re-revise it, and you can edit it, and just after doing all these things, you can be a script writer. And you can be a script writer to media, and you can be a writer on your own too, and you can be an author too if you have a good writing skill. And you can work in social media marketing as a social media person. You may ask me, ma'am, how can we as being English literature students do marketing? No, it is not about marketing. The job you have there is you have to just write catchy captions for advertisements, as everything now just goes through e-learning, that is e-platform, e-marketing. Everything has become very socialized now. So you can choose this job if you have a very good writing skill and creativity skill. And you can be an interpreter and translator. An interpreter is a person who just translates from one language to another. You know very well that as English literature students, you will acquire a very good communication skill and that communication skill will help you to translate from one language to another. As English is a lingua franca language, you'll definitely do it very well. So you can just focus on that too, and you can choose media and journalism after completing your BA English degree for your PG degree. After completing this PG degree of media and journalism, you can work in media and you can be a journalist, and it is going to really be a very enjoyable experience for you, just meeting so many peoples, and you can also learn about so many personalities. So really you will enjoy that job if you are interested in. And you can be a human resource person, and you may ask me, ma'am, how can we be a human resource person? Definitely students, after completing your English degree, you can choose MBA, Master of Business Administration, as your mainstream in PG degree, and you can be a good human resource person as you analyze well the personalities and you can understand them psychologically, and you can be an excellent team leader. So I also suggest you to just become a human resource person if you are particularly interested in that area. And you can be a soft skill trainer. Soft skill trainer is an excellent job in which you do a lot of work to community. You can train people and train personalities of all kind, whether they belong to educational field or they belong to corporate field or they may be from companies. Each and everybody now in this world definitely need life skills to lead their life. So you are actually doing a service to the community by turning yourself into a soft skill trainer. And last but not least, you can focus on civil service examination too. Civil service examination, you may ask me, ma'am, how can we just being a literature students, literature is meant for pleasure, and how can we just focus on all these things, ma'am? Definitely students, by just completing these 3 years, definitely you will love learning, you will love analyzing, you will love making critical things, make everything into a different one, as that skill is very important to crack your civil service examination. I also suggest you to focus on that too, so that will help you to learn each and everything, whether it is going to be history and whatever subjects it is suggested for your civil service examination, you will definitely crack it. Hope I have made everything clear to you, dear students. Best wishes for your future, and you can just fetch great heights if you are very focused even from now what profession you are going to do in your future. And also you should do add-on courses to enrich yourself apart from all these UG PG degrees to just compete in this competitive world. Thank you, students.